Sat down to rest at the end of the day, with a half-empty glass and a look on his face, like he had a story he needed to tell, with a faint hint of pride in himself. He said, "Son, it's a warning and a blessing to know." It's so beautiful here and so scary here. It's so beautiful here and so scary here. Said, isn't it fun to hallucinate? It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. He said, oh, you need to take you where you wanna be. Just take my hand and follow me. I closed my eyes. When I opened them, I was back in my bed. I heard his voice inside my head. Said, I can see a crimson phantasm. It dances in the darkness. The phantasm has no master. It exists without fear, without pain. Wouldn't you like to see it too? Said, yes, I would. Yes, I would. All you need is me. Then I looked and I saw the child, and he sang his song. He said, follow me. Isn't it fun to hallucinate? It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. Isn't it fun to hallucinate? It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. It's fun to hallucinate. I said, take me away from here to a place that's far away from here. Just take my hand and I'll follow you. He said, close your eyes. When you open them, you'll be back in your bed. And then I opened my eyes. I found myself alone. I heard the laughter as I looked around, but I was on my own. There were no people, there were no sounds, and as the voices faded away, I saw the crimson phantasm. It danced before my eyes, and I couldn't stop it as I started to cry. Said, isn't it fun to hallucinate? It's fun to hallucinate. cathedral of shadows is a place that belongs to us, a world separate from your own. It is a place of Gothic architecture built by gods whose names are no longer remembered, but the gods were not the last beings to occupy it. Myself and my brother are its current inhabitants. Our life force animates it, though in a spiritual sense rather than a physical one. The cathedral of shadows. 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 Walls whisper secrets from olden times. Wraiths linger in the bell tower. Once again the world did end, yet I am still here. The altar's black flame is my lighthouse, guiding me to my inner sanctum. Shadows rise and follow where I lead. My child. The cathedral of shadows is a place that belongs to us, a world separate from your own. It is a place of gothic architecture built by gods whose names are no longer remembered, but the gods were not the last beings to occupy it. It's myself and my brother inhabitants. Our life force animates it, though in a spiritual sense rather than a physical one. The cathedral of shadows. 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 It was like magic. It was like a dream. It was like a nightmare. It was like a dream. Under the under the moon, under the moon, under the moon, under the moon.
acid, the reaper tries to escort inside my casket, writing with a feather from the stalk. Third eye opens to the scene of the massacre, a congregation with no care for the secular. My demise orchestrated by the ministers. Heaven's the gates, hell's the house, and this is the perimeter. The cyan carpet lies down the corridor. Approach the open casket, the smell of the coroner. Oxygen is leaving my lungs, I'm having nausea. My funeral's the climax, the way of the warrior. I start to vomit, land in the green light. The shamans form a circle, shadows of the candlelight. The room is shape-shifting, the temperature is not right. All I see is white, then I'm back to the afterlife. I'm a ghost traveling on the bus. The world's run by the flesh and it disgusts us. Horrified, staring in a mirror I try to touch. Haven't had the spirit in years, but this was clutch. I was just in the coffin, but now I rise from the ground. In the church, preaching to the choir. My return is unknown, but I'm in the air like a fly. I can't return to my home, I'm wanted dead or alive. He was so good to us. No one really gave a fuck. We ain't even human, we are high beings. Nothing but mortal scum, no redeeming. Shine a light on the pale horse, it gallops into my thoughts, forcing my mind to warp. I die on acid, the reaper tries to escort inside my casket, writing with a feather from the stork. Third eye opens to the scene of the massacre, a congregation with no care for the secular. My demise orchestrated by the ministers. Heaven's the gates, hell's the house, and this is the perimeter. The devil got a good deal, 10 cents a soul. Remember me, red ghost of a butterfly spreading through the ashes. My girl don't even remember what my last name is. She at my funeral wearing some black Bottega. I'm walking in heaven, my fitted with the halo. My friends at the bar don't even know how to take this. When they gon' know that life is really what you make it. When they gon' know that you really are who you hang with. But they so rest in peace, so gone too soon. All of the times I had with you, so much potential, life is cruel. Why is it all
eternal